Well, you were talking about Chris Flexen a moment ago with the season numbers, 21 ball games, 8 starts here for Colorado, 4 ball games started.
Andrew Benintendi against Chris Flexen. Line drive right field. Benintendi rockets a ball to right, and he's got a 1-out single. So Luis Robert Jr. comes up to the plate with a runner on.
And this is double play ball. Tovar, good feed. Castro on the first, and off the field the Rockies go. Nice little start for Chris Flexen. We'll see that Rockies offense, which has been on fire, next.
Dylan Cease going to the mound, and he's got to work on getting the ball consistently over the plate. On for his 26th start, the ERA a touch over 4. A lot of strikeouts.
As the 0-2 is hit to the right-hand side. Let's see if Remillard can find it, and he now has it drop, and he'll get the out at second base. That was Harry the whole way. Remillard trying to shade his eyes from the sun in a very high sky, and he eventually recovers to get an out, and no chance for Blackmon there.
No, with Blackmon, he figures this is going to be caught, but it turns out, let it bounce, never saw it.
And that is not a complete swing, but it's the complete end of the first inning. Rockies strand one, hit by pitch doesn't hurt other than Blackmon.
I asked Pedro about Vaughn. He said he feels like he's just being a little too anxious and overly aggressive during this recent slump. 2-1 is hammered in the air, high and deep to left, and it will go. How about that? Right on cue, Andrew Vaughn with a home run, and the Sox have the lead.
It was just perfectly aggressive right there. He was ready for something up, and he didn't miss it. Beautiful swing by Andrew Vaughn.
It's Grandal at second, Thompson at first.
Advantage here is the runners will be going with the pitch.
And Flexen's going to get Remillard. Montero sees it and makes the catch. So Vaughn's home run stakes the White Sox to a 1-0 lead, middle of 2.
Benintendi, the batter, he's 1 for 1.
Another hard hit ball to the pull side for Benintendi. Really 100 miles an hour off the bat. Flexen went with a breaking ball that time, maybe a cutter, and Benintendi smoked it to right field.
Sometimes it's just one good swing, one good result, and you turn a slump into a heater.
Benintendi had a huge lead again. He slammed on the brakes, and thank goodness he might have gotten hit by that laser from Andrew Vaughn. That moves Benintendi to second base. And there are 2 on with 2 out. So here is Yoan Moncada, who struck out on 3 pitches. Benintendi's off. Throw down to third is into left field and bouncing to Greeley. The Sox add on. It is 2-0. That had to have slipped out of Austin Wynn's hand. Let's watch again. No chance for, even if you stacked McMahon on top of McMahon. But Benintendi, to his credit, there must be something in the Sox scout, because Benintendi was looking for a stolen base that entire sequence this half inning.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. He's hit by the pitch in the first inning and never made it past first base. Pitch to Charlie is sent deep to right. That's got a chance. Thompson back. It is gone. It's the second level above the Rockies bullpen. Charlie had one last night, another one today. Rockies on the board. 2-1 Chicago.
Harold Castro lifted a ball to center his first time up. And he keeps hitting against Cease. Pulled the hands in and lined it to right.
See if Michael Toglia can come through here with 2 outs. Rockies down a run here in the 4th. Challenges have been in these clutch situations for Michael. Pitch is a shot off the glove of Remillard into right field. Coming home Montero. He scores and the game is tied. Michael Toglia smoked a ball at Remillard. It took a tough hop and went off the top of his glove into right field. Game tied at 2.
Yeah, he just didn't have the proper position there. You either want to get your body in front of that and knock it down, or see if you can pick it. He didn't do either one.
So bases loaded. Ethan Katz takes a walk out to the mound. Talked to Dylan Cease, who had 2 out and nobody on. He was 6 pitches into the inning. It was 2 out and nobody on. And now the bases are loaded, still with 2 out, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and a fist pump from Grandal on a fastball to wipe out Doyle. 3 straight hits, a walk as well, but the Rockies only get 1.
Charlie's been hit by a pitch and then a second deck shot to right in the 3rd for his 7th homer of the year.
2-2 is lined into the right field corner. Blackmon will make his way towards second as Thompson will collect it. Blackmon tried for three. The throw there is late. He is the active leader in triples. Blackmon picking up his 62nd career three-base hit.
Infield in a 2-2 game in the fifth with no one out. Tovar at the plate, 1-0. And that will work nicely. Just the old-fashioned whistle single to left center. And Tovar trying to make it a double. Stay on the bag. Double Tovar. 3-2 Colorado Rockies lead.
Kid can do everything.
Special. That's Ezequiel Tovar.
If there is a tag by Remillard, it was just on his elbow protector, and at another angle, they might have him. Call on the field is safe.
After review, the runner came off the base and was tagged. The call is overturned. The runner is out. Chicago retains their challenge.
Going to let his ace try to finish the fifth inning.
2 out for Harold Castro.
You got a guy in the batter's box that's got your number in the past and has a hit against you already today.
And he will. How about that? He just served that to center field. 2-run single, Harold Castro. He burns Dylan Cease again, and now the Rockies have a 3-run lead.
You understand why Pedro left his ace in there, but at the same time, you've got a guy that literally owns the other guy.
Harold Castro beats Dylan Cease yet again. 5-2 Rockies.
Sheets is 0 for 2. And he swings it, drives one in the air out into deep right, and it's off the high wall. Gavin digging for 2, and he's got a double.
What a nice path to that baseball for Gavin Sheets. Got the barrel going on what looked to be another 94, 95 mile an hour sinker.
Remillard will bat with 2 outs. 1 RBI in this game, the Vaughn home run for the Sox.
There's a ground ball to third, and that's past McMahon into left field. So Zach Remillard will indeed pay it off deep into the corner, and he'll slow into a stop at second base. It's an RBI double, and it's a 2-run game.
Benintendi at third, Robert at second, Vaughn at first.
So now Yoan Moncada, and we will see how they pitch him. Smash to right field. Tolia looks up. It's off the wall. Moncada hits a dart. 1 run is home. Here comes number 2, and the Sox have tied the game. Out of nowhere, the Sox have 4 straight runners, 3 hits in the inning, and a 5-5 tie. They will intentionally walk Yasmani Grandal. So now the short bench obviously affects Pedro Grifol. He decided to pinch hit for Trace Thompson in the 7th. So now Colas is squeezed in there and forced to take this at bat. In the air, left field side by Colas, into the alley and down. It gets by Jones. Here come 2 runs, and Oscar Colas once again has a lefty-lefty double, and the Sox take the lead. Bud Black paid the price for playing the percentages, and Colas, for the 2nd time in as many days, hits the jackpot lefty-lefty. And Grandal at third did not have an opportunity to come home. So 2 down for Sosa. That ball cranked by Sosa to left field, back to the wall. It is out of here. The Sox bench hitting torpedoes at Coors Field. And it's 10-5. This is the inning for guys who didn't start the game. Lenyn Sosa, a 3-run home run, and the Sox have blown the doors off this game. It's 3 straight games in Colorado with 10 runs on at least one side, and that is the 3rd home run of Lenyn Sosa's career.
A very rarely seen 1-2-3 bottom of the 9th inning. That would be a welcome sight.
Why, isn't that the truth?
I like it. Ground ball over the mound. Sosa at second base snaps it up and wins the game for the Sox. His 3-run homer put it away, and the Sox, with a 7-run 8th inning, do get a series finale victory at Coors Field.